Welcome, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is Skook's Tarot. My name is Marissa. I'm doing a love reading, which is timeless, but it's approximately almost October, so it's time for another one. Sorry it's a little late. The full moon kind of whammied me. Really? Did not expect that. Alright, Scorpio. The love reading, is a general one, and if it doesn't resonate with you, check your other planets or signs. Roles can be reversed. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. Don't stress yourself. I'm trying to get the sun so it's not shining, reflecting off my table. I don't have curtains at the moment. Oh my goodness. All right. So I'll be looking at how you're doing, what your person of interest is showing the world, how they're behaving externally, what's in their heart, and why they're treating you the way they're treating you. What's going on. A little more depth on that. Motivations. Okay, let's... 2 more shuffles. Our Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. What do they need to know regarding their love life and their significant person coming toward them? That's in their heart. Two more of these. Alright. Here we go. Oh, okay. Well, 2 knights and a 10 on you. A knight. So you have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. They have the Knight of Coins, the Hermit, the Wheel. In there, what their externals going on, they have in their heart the 5 of Wands, the Emperor, and the 7 of Cups. And why they're acting this way is the 6 of Swords, the 6 of Coins, and the King of Air Swords. Well, you're ready to jump in. You got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You have passion, and you've decided this is going to be something you're going to go after, you're going to go for. Driven, focused, defensive. Events move with great speed. This is telling you to choose intellectual responses over your heart. But do you? Well, maybe not, because you have the passionate knight coming in. I mean, both these horses are... the Knight of Swords is leaping, and the Knight of Wands is running. So we're talking serious beginning of a passionate relationship. Because the Knight of Fire is about a passionate relationship. And the Knight of Swords is some unexpected changes. So you've had an unexpected love spark here. Unexpected passion has been brought up to the surface, apparently. And this is the 10 of Wands. This is working too hard. This is a heavy burden, but it's stress sometimes. This is about health problems due to stress. So, but the good thing about this is that whatever you've been going through, you're going to put down a lot of this burden soon. So it shouldn't be too long. Things get better. Now they're showing the world that they're the dependable Knight of Coins. He plans, he or she, no gender here. No gender to any of the court cards. They can be male or female. Loyal, dedicated, protective, planning carefully. But he's not even on his horse. So let's look at the difference between the two of you. Well, we're going. Now, they are going in different directions, so you may be a little conflicted here because one's going this way, one's going that way. You know, you're just like, well, I'm gonna think with my heart, my head here, not my heart. And this one says, F it, I'm going for it. And they're like, I don't know. I'm going to think about this. I'm going to plan. I'm going to work on my coin. They might be ignoring the hermit. Time spent in peaceful meditation and solitude. I think that they're kind of focused on other things. I don't see them really focused on love in the how do I put this? People looking at them in the world and seeing what face they show the world would never know that much about them. They don't show things. They're an example to other people, but they're very introspective and they're very careful and they plan and they, the world sees them as super duper dependable and solid, not impulsive at all. And you have this incredible impulsive energy. It's like they didn't know what hit them when they met you, because you're like Tigger, bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is he's the only one, right? And you've got a lot going on. You're hardworking. You bite off more than you can chew sometimes. They are like, they're kind of like, if we're going to go Winnie the Pooh references, they're like Eeyore. Although maybe not so depressed, but nonetheless, they're like, well, I don't know. But what they don't know necessarily is that, I don't know if it's happened yet, that perhaps they have a big change coming. Fresh new start, end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress. Now, I can see if he or she is like this, and this happens, this big change that just wham, that would definitely throw them into, oh my gosh, I got to think about this. I got to figure out how to recalibrate. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, big changes for them in their new job, new project, new moving. I mean, whatever it might be, it's huge. But it's a very positive change, and they may travel. They may have to relocate for a job or something like that. So, I mean, in the world, they're having some upheaval, and they're not horribly comfortable with it. They'd rather just plan and do their thing, but this has been like an unexpected promotion or new job or something like that. In their heart, they've got conflict. They're conflicted. They don't like drama. Well, obviously, with that Knight of Coins, someone who's like that is not going to like drama or particular impulsiveness. And they're very ambitious, of course, but this is a call that they've had to stand up for themselves. They don't like confrontation. It bothers them. And in their heart, they like to deal with their heart space with logic and reason. They have the Emperor here. Taking charge. Being a leader, structure and discipline. And it's like, I don't know about you. Do you think this really works in the heart space? If it was the Empress, I'd say yes, but the Emperor, no. See, the Emperor is the yang to the Empress's yin. They are the divine masculine. Now, the divine masculine is wonderful about structure and order and everything, and I'm sorry, but if you're that way trying to deal with your heart space, I'm not surprised they've got this going on. And this is probably internal conflicts that they're having regarding, what to do about how they feel. And they can't decide. This is a 7 of Cups, and they say, well, I could do this or I could do that. And they may have more than one love interest possible. But to me, it looks to me really not like that, but it looks like they're overanalyzing. They're procrastinating. You've come toward them, Tigger, and they're like, I'm just going to go back into my little house. Too many options. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. This is where this Hermit energy is going to be real handy to help them figure out what they want to do. And I don't know if they're going to know how to use it, but I think that the universe is kind of nudging them. And why are they acting this way? Why are they, well, they're kind of stuck, actually. Not like Eeyore, he doesn't move around a lot. They do have the 6 of Swords at the end of challenging times going into calmer waters. So this is what they're trying to do. This is another 6. 6 is about balance and give and take and fairness. And this is a 6 of Cups, or 6 of Coins, I mean. The good you do comes back to you. They want equal give and take. And they want to be able to give and take with somebody. I wouldn't be surprised if they like to give little gifts to people. It's about material harmony, being in the flow, generous, giving and receiving. I think in character, they're just really, really cool people, but they're a little bit. But how they're behaving toward you is this King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is called the strategist. Intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, objective and fair-minded, good at communicating. Unemotional relationships are being unemotionally available. This person is not emotionally available at this time, as of this reading. Or as of when you see this reading. Okay, Scorpio, let's clarify these. What does Scorpio need to know about how they're doing? Insights on how they're doing. Another shuffle. Five of Swords, the World, and the Fool. Now remember, you had those 2 impulsive nights, Tigger. And now you have the 5 of Swords, which is, there's a lot of different meanings to the 5 of Swords, and it can mean conflicting thoughts, setbacks, but it's also about seeking integrity, working through the stress with honor. It's about taking those swords so nobody else can use them against you. Basically knowing what you can and cannot do with integrity. And you're having you have the world here, a successful completion of a cycle. Well, when there's an end of a cycle, there's the beginning of a new one. So that's good if you want to go into a part of your life where you have more love and passion. Okay, and you have the Fool, which is the beginning of a new journey. Jumping off the cliff and landing on your feet when you get to the bottom, but not knowing if you will. Just taking that chance, that risk. You're willing to do that. I don't know what they're going to do with you, Scorpio. You're a force. You're a force to reckon with here. You set your mind on something. I'm just like going, wow. Are they going to know what hit them? Okay, let's look at what they're showing the world. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Mr. and Mrs. Dependable, the Hermit, Spirit prompting them to look inside for answers, the Wheel, which is another cycle change, new start, end of delays. So you're both entering a cycle change. Oh, jeez Louise. On the top, okay. I got Six of Wands, the Empress, and Two of Wands. Six of Wands, they're in the world. They've been obviously successful. They've had victories. They have abundance. This is the Empress. This is the Yin, the Divine Mother. They're creative. They perhaps started their own business. They're create something from nothing. They're pregnant with ideas and wonderful things. But they're also at a crossroads where they need to make a choice because that wheel's turned. They've had success. This wheel's turned, and they're having new opportunities come. And the Hermit's telling them, you got to think about this. And so they're having some issues about which direction to go. Okay, let's look at what's in their heart. Clarify that. The Hierophant, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. You and the Ten of Wands, they feel burdened with their emotions, with their passions. They're having issues with that. Maybe they're not comfortable. They'd rather approach things intellectually. But they have the Hierophant, which is all about the inner teacher learning through education. Protection. I think they have divine protection. The divine is trying to help them with their heart issues. And at the moment, like I said, they weren't emotionally available, and this is pretty obvious because this is the Nine of Pentacles, which is the independent person. Person doesn't really need anybody, but that doesn't mean they may not want someone. They just feel burdened with the emotional things that they're dealing with. Like I said, they don't like to deal with how they feel. Okay? And I think you've kind of shaken their world up a little bit. Let's look at how they are acting, why they're acting this way. We have the Six of Air and the Six of Pentacles. Is that the Six of Water? Six of Swords, going into calmer waters, being led by the guide. The Six of Pentacles, the generosity and giving and taking. Okay. They've got the Seven of Swords, which is also, kind of a defensive thing. See, these cards can be, the sword cards are into our mental energy. And this is about mental struggles. And like I said, they're so conflicted, they're so stressed out from trying to manage their heart feelings, their passions. I don't know, maybe their upbringing told them it wasn't right to feel certain things. Whereas, this one, the other sword, where is it, that you had, which is more of defending yourself, this one is, I don't want to be hurt anymore. I don't want to be hurt again. I'm, moving out of, this insecurity. I want to feel independent and powerful and free. They want to break free. And they want to have a loving relationship. Maybe they want to get married. They want a companion. They want to celebrate. They want another chance. Judgment. They want another chance for happiness. Okay, let's look at the romance angels. Whoops, moved the microphone accidentally. Alright, romance angels. Let's get 3 of them. You're not having so much trouble. You're ready to jump. Well, that was interesting. Knowing how reticent they are, perhaps they're very introverted. And you're not, obviously. At least not with them. And the first one is, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Now, you also have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. It doesn't say give up on this person, but it may be. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. It's up to you. You don't have just one soulmate in life. You don't have one potential partner in life. Although some people will say that's not true. I don't think. So, with patience, if you really want this person, they will come back to life. Because they really do want a chance. They do want a chance for happiness. Okay? Now let's look at notes from the universe. And I'll tell you what I picked up before the reading. Create space for new loves. When a thing hurts your eyes, stop looking at it. When it hurts your ears, stop listening to it. When it hurts your heart, stop justifying it. I love you so much, universe. If this person puts you into this kind of energy where you're just feel like you've been in a battle, you're defensive, you've made the effort, you've jumped in, you've completed a cycle, you're ready for something new, you're ready to jump in, and they're not responding. Now, it's up to you whether you stick with them or not, whether you keep trying or not. Only you will know if it's worth it, if it's worth it to you. Every person is worth it. I'm just saying, you know, they may not be the right one for you. If it's just, it may be about, you know, this is also about divine timing, and I do believe so is the High Priestess. Is that here? I don't even know. I do so many readings. But you do have the Hierophant, and you have the Wheel, and you have the World. And the Wheel is about timings too. So it's up to you. You'll have to use that introspection to figure out what you really want. And if there's somebody you really want, and you're willing to be patient while they work through this stuff, and you're willing to, you know, find a way through their reticence, rest and relaxation is essential. Someone else got this as well. This is where you have fundamental need to take a break. Your horses are tired. They've been running pretty fast, and you're not getting anywhere because they're not even on a horse, so you can't run across the meadows with them on your horses because he's still planning, he or she. I hope this helps you out. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Let me tell you the things I picked up before. Remember to breathe, which is all about this right here. Find comfort in nature. And you are good enough. So if for some reason you feel like they've rejected you, or just not responding, Scorpio, it's not you. It's not about you. It never was about you. It's them. It's their indecisiveness. It's their emotional unavailability. It's their defensiveness and perhaps paranoia that they're going to get bit in the butt again. It's, you know, spirit trying to work with them and they're resisting. It's not about you, Scorpio. Not about you. You're okay. They're okay too, but they have their journey. They have their journey to get over into calmer waters. You can't. This is a boat being led by a spiritual guide. And you know, that sometimes with the energy they have, how slow they are, that's going to take a good minute for them to get their horse on the trail. They're not even on their horse yet. And I can imagine that this has been frustrating for you, Scorpio. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell, and leave a comment, and keep thinking those good thoughts.